Welcome back, everybody, to the New York Jets franchise, and about to head into season number 3 after coming off a disappointing playoff loss against the Raiders. But I have to say, all in all, season 2 was more than I expected. There's no doubt about that. What a season, winning the NFC East in almost first time in 20 years. So cannot complain about that. What a season for Malik Willis. Unbelievable rookie quarterback. Take him in the second round. And now he has developed up to an X factor. He's up to an 87 overall. He has been fantastic. Finally, the Jets have a quarterback after all these years. Zadaria Smith we signed in the offseason to try to add to the pass rushing, something we've definitely needed consistently. Need to get consistent pressure on the quarterback. Not those coverage sacks. I mean, just getting on the quarterback. And then we also needed a guy that can help with the coverage linebacker. Now, I know Bobby Wagner's up there in age, 33 years old, but still, he is a very productive player. Moving Brandon Smith to the outside, I think, works out perfectly. Those two guys will mainly be there in nickel formations because that's what you're kind of running out most of the time, just to kind of two linebacker set with everybody usually running around 3 wide. Jason Marsh, the guy we taken in the first round, hidden development, 76 overall. We're hoping he can add to the pass rush as well, and he can turn in kind of that dominant guy down the future. 82 in the power move, so he's more of a power move guy. 59 finesse, but we could continue to work on that. Got decent speed, 87, good acceleration, okay strength. Now, as for the preseason, just decided to sim through it. Nothing very special, nothing crazy. There wasn't really many position battles, and in reality, it was kind of quite boring. Not a lot of guys standing out, nothing crazy, so just decided to, I ended up playing the games, but like I said, it just wasn't anything special. There was just no reason. I think it was more of just a waste. So we got to the end of the preseason. We're going to make some cuts here to see who we're going to keep on this roster. Now, between Dwayne Haskins and Cam Newton, it was very similar. So we'll see here at the end who we ended up cutting. But as for running back, Michael P. Ryan, there's not enough room. I think I'm only keeping 3. Brandon Falk and Steven Portis were guys that I signed as undrafted free agents, and they seem to be decent. Okay. And I think for sure we can just move them to the practice squad, continue to develop those guys, because you never know during the season, running back injuries. It's a possibility. C.J. Verdell performed all right, but he makes the team, obviously with no Ty Johnson here. So Cade Johnson's going to be cut. I believe Colin Walker was another UDA. We'll put him on the practice squad. So we got Claypool, Elijah Moore. You know what I'm going to do here? I think Paris Campbell, he actually performed well in the preseason, and he earned a way onto this team. And I think I'm going to get rid of Denzel Mims. I know him and Campbell are kind of the same. I mean, they're very similar, but Mims obviously has 3 inches more on height. Similar stuff, but, I think we can let Denzel Mims go. Give him a chance on another team because I think Reggie Robinson's guy's going to step up. Slade Bolden, move him to the practice squad. Antonio Nunn performed well again, but I think at the moment we're only going to keep 4 wide receivers. So I think we move him to the practice squad, and then we'll roll with Reggie Robinson, Paris Campbell, Elijah Moore, and Chase Claypool, obviously, as our number 1 receiver. Nothing for tight ends, nothing for tackles, guards, center. We're good offensive line. As for end, so Brendan Kutcher was another guy that we brought on. We signed Terrell Basham in this offseason as well, this preseason, to see if he could bring anything to the table because he's given us some troubles in the past. I didn't always see a huge production from him, but we'll see. Bryce Huff obviously re-signed as well. As for defensive tackles, running kind of a nickel/4-3 formation, I don't think we're going to need that many defensive tackles. I like Haskell Garrett. Hankins is good, but man, I don't know. Hardison, I guess if we keep 4 on there just in case we have troubles with the run game, that's for sure. As for middle linebacker, Sherwood's good to go there. Right outside linebacker, Keandre Jones, we're going to cut him. We have Javen White, Nazrul Dean. I think we're going to see. So we got 6 more players here to cut going through. Corner probably going to keep 5. That's my guess. Guidry, Hall, Barrett, Levi Wallace, and then Derek Stingley will probably be the 5 corners on the roster, just in case you kind of get into a quarters or dime situation. Safeties, I think we can cut Justin Hardy Sr. Don't need him. We got Ryan Teal and Tyke Smith. So we get back to the quarterback position. I am not keeping 3. I think it was either Haskins or Newton. And I have to say, Haskins kind of outperformed him. And then you see that 80 throw power from Cam Newton. I mean, I'd love to see him have a career resurgence. He's obviously a better overall than Haskins. I'm not saying our backup quarterback situation is great, but cut Cam Newton. We'll keep for Haskins for now. I mean, hopefully we don't have to get to that situation. So 3 running backs there. We are good. I think we got to cut, one more guy? Cut one more player, and I think it's going to be Terrell Basham. I think I'm fine with Kutcher, Bomafe. I'm good there. So taking a look at this depth chart, obviously Malik Willis, number 1 quarterback. Hopefully he stays healthy. Brian Robinson, great rookie year. And Michael Carter had a very good second year. Ricard at fullback. So Claypool, Elijah Moore, Paris Campbell, I think we're going to move them. So Robinson's going to be your number 3. Campbell will be your 4. And I think that's good for right now. Now, obviously, if we get some injuries in the wide receiver, we got guys below that we can bring up, so it's not that big of a deal. McBride at number 2, Gerald Everett, obviously our number 1 tight end. Kai Becton at left tackle, Vera Tucker at guard. Empey is going to be your center. Right guard is going to be Brandon Sheriff, and right tackle Jackson Kirkland. So really no difference there. Zadaria Smith, I think what we're going to do, might not see it here, but I think what we're going to do is we're going to put Franklin Myers at starting end, and then we'll put Zadaria Smith at rush end since we run, a nickel formation so much. Brandon Smith outside linebacker, left outside. Wagner, obviously, in your middle. Right outside, going to be Quincy Williams right now starting at the moment. That could be intermixed between a bunch of linebackers to see who really steps up. Stingley, your number 1 guy. Levi Wallace, number 2. And then the nickel is going to be Jason Verrett with Hall and Guidry down there. Ashton Davis at free safety. Ty Key Smith at strong safety. And that's why I really kind of skipped through this preseason because, I mean, it's pretty much the same guys as we had last year. Not much difference other than Wagner and Zadaria Smith. There's a whole lot. Not really in the offensive side of the ball, not a lot changed. Obviously, no more Corey Davis, but still, I mean, guys you see on this roster that are going to step up, like Reggie Robinson Jr. I mean, they were there last year. They're just getting more of an importance and a role and stepping up as a young player. So I think that's what we're going to roll with. We'll see. I mean, was last year kind of a bit of mirage? I don't know. I mean, I didn't think we would win that many games. We just kind of got on a roll and everything was working. You can see the schedule. We'll start with the Browns here in a minute. We'll have this game up. Eagles, and then you got at Dallas, at New England, and then going to Las Vegas. So 3 straight road games, and then you take on the Patriots again. So we'll be done with the Patriots by week 6. That is crazy to think about. Jaguars, go to Washington, go to Miami, and then you take on the Bills on Monday Night Football, and then by week 11, we're done with Miami too. I wish they really would spread out these division games in the scheduling. That's just awful. Late bye week at week 13. Broncos, Chiefs, and then we have 3 straight road games to finish at Buffalo, at Atlanta, and at LA. So Buffalo, at least we ended week 16, but the last 2 weeks, no division games. First game of the year, taking on this Cleveland Browns team, Monday Night Football. This was the number 1 seed in the AFC last year. They did not reach the Super Bowl. They want to get there. That's what this Browns team is definitely trying to get. They had a very dominant team last year. We saw them last year in the regular season. They ended up beating us in a really down-to-the-wire type ball game. So we'll see how we start off this season. I'm pretty sure they got pretty much the same roster rolling on. Maybe lost Kareem Hunt, and that's really about it. Still have Nick Chubb. Baker Mayfield still rolling there. Still have Myles Garrett. And this team is actually, it's really good. So, as for the goal for the year, obviously make the playoffs. That's pretty easy. Make the playoffs, no doubt about that. I would love to repeat as division champs, no doubt about it, but we'll see. See what we got here. Opening day to victory. Opening day this week, fresh start for every team around the league. You'll be facing the Browns. I would say stifling defense for sure. That's what happened in the play. I mean, that's going to be the thing this year. I mean, that's what happened in the playoff game last year. Our defense just kind of fell apart. As for this Browns team, we got to stifle the run for sure. I mean, you cannot allow Nick Chubb to get loose because if he does, that's how this whole Browns offense goes. No disrespect to Baker Mayfield, but without Chubb, not the same guy. It's just not. You're not coming off play action. You don't have linebackers biting up, being able to go over top. It's just not there. So you have to shut down Chubb. It's just like Tennessee. You shut down Derrick Henry. Ryan Tannehill's not going to be as effective. That's what we have to do. As for our offensive game plan, this is a solid defense. Really solid defense. Do we throw it deep? But if we pick throw it deep, I mean, oh man, it's so tough. Because you're going to get the pass rush, obviously, from Myles Garrett. And that's going to be, I think, Clowney is still there, so it's going to be a little bit tough. As for our focus players, Marsh, Quincy Williams, Brendan Kutcher, Christopher Allen, we'll continue to that. 350 pass yards, I believe, is the game plan goal for this week to get extra upgrades there. So let's take a look at the practice. Make sure nobody is hurt going into this week 1 game. Nobody on the offensive side of the ball. Defensive side of the ball. And I think we're good. You know what? I don't think I've ever really had an injury on this, even though I do have it on. I've checked in the settings. I don't have, I've never had an injury. It's just crazy. It's weird. But it would be interesting to actually have one and try to make adjustments in game. But as for that, let's get this one going. Let's get into week number 1, Monday Night Football. The question coming in this year was last year for real. Can we back it up? Can the MVP quarterback, that's right, the rookie MVP quarterback now coming into his second year, make sure he doesn't have a sophomore slump, and we just continue this great run and continue to build up this Jets team. So let's get this one going in Cleveland. The Browns will receive the ball first, and let's get season number 3 underway. Here we go. Browns, this one's going to be not returnable. We'll go out of the end zone. So here comes Baker Mayfield in this Browns offense. Obviously, we talked about Nick Chubb. No Kareem Hunt. He is gone, but still, Jarvis Landry, George Pickens, who might be the best receiver on this team. He ripped us for 2 touchdowns last year, so we really have to watch out for that. But that's a good start. That's what we want to see. Stop Nick Chubb. Only a gain of 2. You know they're just going to continue with it, though. We got to continue to stop it. 2nd and 8. Play action going up top. This one's almost intercepted by Stingley. But it pops in the air and it's caught. Touchdown. Are you kidding me? Wow. What a way to start the season. 2nd play. Looks like Stingley makes a fantastic play. Pressure from Bobby Wagner. Forces the bad throw. Should have been picked off. But Higgins is there to just grab it in air and see you later. He's gone for the touchdown. I hope that isn't an omen for what's going to happen for the rest of the season, because that was not a good start. So here we go, just like that. 2 plays in, down 7-0, and get on the offensive side of the ball. And we're going to find Gerald Everett. Man, what a year he had last year. Fantastic free agent signing. 1st and 10. Good protection. And they're going to find Gerald Everett once again. 1st down, just like that. 2 plays up to the 37-yard line. I mean, if we can get protection like that the whole game, we're going to be slinging the ball over the place. But this time, man, Myles Garrett just laid into Jackson Kirkland. But it's enough. We had an underneath route. Go underneath. Find Paris Campbell for the catch. And that's going to be a 1st down up to the 20-yard line. So in the gun, Willis. Man, he just destroyed Jackson Kirkland again. We're going to have to start double teaming, but this is going to work out in our favor. It doesn't matter, as Elijah Moore is going to be in for the touchdown. Man, Myles Garrett, it's just crazy, but our receivers are getting open. Touchdown, tie this ball game up just like that at 7 apiece. So right now, who knows what's going to happen? Is this going to be a big-time shootout here? We'll see, as the run from Chubb picks up around 5, so 3rd down and 1. They're going to go right back to him. And he will pick up the 1st down. Nice tackle there by Quincy Williams as he broke the tackle from Ashton Davis. As Pickens is a little bit shaken up, so that could help out for sure. Slow things down. 2nd and 2, handoff to Chubb. And Chubb's going to be knocked down, but there is a flag on the play. So I'm definitely holding, or they're going to say block in the back. So that'll help us out, knock that back. But you can see, they're just going to run the ball. And, I mean, I would if I had this offensive line and I had that running back, no doubt about it. 3rd and 11 to the outside. Mayfield, that's going to be Landry for the catch. Did he get enough? And he did not get enough. So they will punt the ball. Nice stop from the defense. And now bring on this offense and try to get this run game going as well. Try to slow down Myles Garrett just a little bit. It's Robinson with the carry. Nice draw play, 1st down. We're up to the 32-yard line. Play action. Willis rolling out. Looking down the field, and he's got his man. Claypool for the catch. 1st down up to the 46-yard line. Man, Willis, he's been on fire so far early on, showing that last year is what you're going to get. 2nd and 10 now from the 46-yard line as Garrett once again. Man, Myles Garrett, this is ridiculous. Just absolutely railroading Jackson Kirkland. It's not even fair. That's already 3 times in this ball game. 3rd and 10. This time we're going to double them. Give enough time for Willis underneath. We'll go to Elijah Moore, but that is going to be short of the 1st down. But where we're at, I think we'll go for it. 4th and 3 from the Browns 40. Yeah, let's go for it. No reason punting, not really in field goal range. So 4th and 3 underneath. Get Robinson for the catch, and I believe he has enough for a first down, and he does. Up to the 36-yard line. We will take it. He's staying aggressive. First down. Up to the 36-yard line. This time we'll hand it off to Carter. Carter cuts it up. Gain of 3. Becton goes down. That's not what we want to see at all. This defensive line is really good. You need all the offensive line help you can possibly get. 3rd and 5. And we'll swing it out to Carter, but Carter is laid out. Man, Owusu, he's just so good. He's so speedy of a linebacker. He can get over so quickly. As an upper arm fracture for Becton, he's not going to be able to return for this game. So that is going to hurt for sure. I mean, even though Garrett's not on that side, you have Clowney, but still, field goal attempt. Lambeau, it's going to drift and be wide left, no good. That's what happens when you get those 50-yarders. I mean, it's a ball just continued to drift, no good. And now Cleveland starts at the 40-yard line, still tied up at 7 apiece. And we're getting pressure of our own. Carl Lawson gets through, as I believe Zadaria Smith was coming through as well. But Lawson knocks back Mayfield back to the 31-yard line as we start this second quarter. 2nd and 19, going to the outside. There's Pickens, so he's back from injury. And look at him breaking tackles. Man, we had problems with that last year too. Tackling was not good, so can't really allow that. You got to make tackles. I mean, that's where big plays come from. You know, underneath like that, Landry, he'll have enough for a first down to the 30-yard line. But yeah, I mean, it's fine if you allow stuff underneath. You make the tackles, it's not that big of a deal. But when you miss those tackles and a 10-yard play turns into a 40-yard play, that's no good. And that is no good either. That is just terrible coverage. Not sure what was going on there. Pickens just wide open. And he's down to the 8-yard line just like that is Cleveland. So Mayfield looking, pressure, finally brings them down back to the 22-yard line. Loss of 14. Lawson and Zadaria Smith will share that one. Good coverage down the field, not allowing Mayfield to find anything. And now brings up a 3rd and 21. So just keep stuff underneath, make the tackle, force him to a field goal. They set up a screen, and it's a nice play by Bobby Wagner, making the tackle. And that is obviously well short of a first down. So Cleveland still gets a field goal out of it. Retakes the lead here 10-7 with 7 minutes left in this first half. Get this offense back rolling. We'll see how it works out with no Mekhi Becton now. See how this offensive line holds up. That's a first down pass to Claypool. 1st and 10. We'll play action off. Looking, Willis firing. That's going to be caught. Robinson for the catch. He's up to the 35-yard line. And I really can't wait to see the season he's going to have. Obviously, more playing time, more opportunities. He looked fantastic last year as a rookie, and I think he's going to really step up as Everett underneath for the catch. As now Vera Tucker goes down. So our whole left side of this offensive line is now out. That's not good. 2nd and 7. Willis looking, firing. Oh, man, he had McBride. I don't know what happened there. The ball was right over his head. Incomplete. 3rd and 7. That probably could have been a touchdown. As Willis firing over the middle, and he finds Claypool for the catch. First down up to the 9-yard line. We got goal to go here from the 9. So 1st and goal. And that's actually capped, and the ball's going to be loose. Cleveland recovers. Meant to give this to Carter, and just didn't happen. And then Clowney just right there knocks him down. Ball is loose. I really wish quarterbacks just didn't fumble anytime somebody breathes on them, it's a fumble. But there you go. Cleveland gets the turnover in the red zone from the 9-yard line, so that is awful. And now Chubb just comes right back, first down run up to the 35-yard line. And, man, we got to slow this team down now. We can't allow them to score here before the half. 2nd and 5, Mayfield underneath. It's caught by Pickens. Man. Just a tad late. Wagner, you can see he was even upset on that one. But Pickens has got it. First down. Cleveland now up to the 44-yard line. Mayfield outside has Chubb. Wagner does make the tackle, but not before Chubb's going to pick up another Browns first down to the 33-yard line. So they still have both timeouts. 3rd and 10, though. Can we get a stop? And there's a bunch of guys just running wide open over the middle. I mean, not good. Not good at all. Definitely frustrating. So now Cleveland down to the 7-yard line, 42 seconds left. Mayfield outside, wide open is Chubb. And nice tackle by Brandon Smith and company. Tyke Smith comes up there as well. And Stingley, I thought for sure he was going to have a touchdown. But nice job on the stop. So first and goal from the 1. Try to hold him to a field goal, but Chubb just goes right up the middle. Nobody there. Gets in for the touchdown. And the Browns take advantage of that turnover and now have a 17-7 lead as we head into halftime. Man, did not expect this to happen. I knew we were going to be in for a tough game. There's no doubt about that. But right now, on the defensive side of the ball, we can't make a stop at all. I mean, we're stopping the run game. I think we played at least decently against Chubb, but Mayfield's just tearing us apart. Patriots ended up beating Denver, so they win. Dolphins ended up losing to the Giants, and the Bills did beat Kansas City 28-7. So Dolphins with the only loss so far. So we're going to, already here in week 1, try to keep up with Buffalo and New England as we start off this second half. This is a very important drive. This really is. We got to get some points. 3rd and 4 to start off. In motion was Claypool. Willis looking, firing over the middle, and that is going to be caught by Elijah Moore. I mean, we backed up maybe 10 extra yards than we probably should have, but, man, that's really tight coverage. But a nice throw from Willis, nice catch, first down. And now he hands this ball off to Robinson, getting some room to run, and he's up to the 41-yard line and a first down. Really haven't had a chance to run the ball too much and just haven't had too much success early on, but that can change in the second half, wearing guys down. 2nd and 8, looking down the field. I mean, there's just nobody open. Good coverage, just nobody open. 3rd and 8 now from the 43-yard line from the gun. Willis, just a 4-man rush, looking down the field, going to force it in there to Claypool, who has the catch. And a first down. There we go. Nice play. Finding your receiver. 2nd down and 10 now from the 46-yard line. Once again, just 4-man rush. As Willis this time is going to roll out. He'll take it himself. Has plenty of room to run. Outrunning Clowney. And he's going to get out of bounds up to the 13-yard line. First down. Big time run. Hey, if you don't see it, just take off, man. I know sometimes it is tough to get around these ends because Garrett can just run you down. As you can see, I mean, he's just running us down. As we fling it to Everett underneath for maybe about 3 yards. So this will bring up a 3rd and 4 as we could still get a first down here around the 2-yard line. So Willis looking, trying to find something. He's going to roll out of the pocket. Guys looking at him. Had Carter there, but just ends up throwing it away. And we're going to just take the field goal attempt here from the 7. At least get this back to a 1-possession ball game as it's almost blocked. But the field goal is good. 17-10. We needed to get points out of that drive, and we did. So that was much important there. But now this defense has got to step up, and that's a good start. Brandon Smith comes through, doesn't fall for the play action, brings down Mayfield. We need those negative plays because the way he is passing the ball on us, I mean, we just can't stop him. Really quick throw there to Landry on 2nd and 16. It's going to be caught as Lawson's a bit shaken up. So that's not what we want to see either. But 3rd down and 10. Can we get a stop? Mayfield looking. Oh, man, come on. Who was that? First of all, we're not getting any pressure on Mayfield at all. That should have been a pick, man. DB's right there. Undercut it. Come on. As now finally getting some heat, but, I mean, it is technically a coverage sack, but Jason Marsh, the rookie, comes away with his first career sack here in his first game. Bruce Sternum for Carl Lawson. He will not return for this ball game. So, down another guy. 3rd and 19. This is going to be caught by Hooper, but a good tackle by Jason Verrett is going to be well short of the first down, Cleveland. So we do force a punt, and now a chance here in this 3rd quarter to maybe tie this ball game up. 2nd and 11. Willis looking down the field, has a man open, and that's going to be Everett for the catch. Flag on the play. Have to see who this one is. He's up to around the 50, and it's a block in the back. That's going to take away that play. Vera Tucker, guilty party, and that's going to put us all the way back into the 10. So we would have been up to the 50-yard line, and now back to the 10 on a 2nd and 20. Over the middle, Robinson for the catch. Gets away, and he's got 25 yards on a 2nd and 20. Up to the 35-yard line, give him a first down. That is a beautiful throw, too, from Willis. On the run, perfect. Cannot complain about that. 2nd and 8. Watch out, Clowney hits him! Oh, man! Probably should have been picked. 3rd and 8 now from the 37-yard line. See if yeah, that's going to be the question. Will Clowney start to get going with no Buckeye? Becton as this one's forced into Claypool. And that's going to be incomplete. The pressure, I think, is starting to get to us. I mean, you're just seeing guys come off the edge. Really just got to stand in that pocket, do whatever you can do. But when you got those two guys coming around, you don't have your left tackle in the ball game, yeah, it's tough. That's Chubb with the run, and let's hope he does not get going as we head now into this 4th quarter, down 17-10. 3rd down and 2. Can we get a stop? Chubb with the run, and he gets around the edge. Brought down by Brandon Smith, but it doesn't matter as he'll have a 1st down up to the 48-yard line. 1st and 10. Mayfield, pressure but wide open, just slips out is Nick Chubb, and Chubb is going to be brought down at the 30-yard line. So this is going to be a problem right now because obviously we only have 10 points in this 4th quarter. So it's not like our offense is lighting it up. The Browns' defense has been fantastic. So as Chubb breaks through tackles, and he's got a gain of 14 up to the 16-yard line. But if we allow, even a field goal, I mean, I know we got a full quarter, but it's going to be tough. We almost got to get a turnover. 1st and 10. Look at the time he has. Just finding whatever guys have got wide open. And that's going to be down at the 1. Technically, I think that should have been a touchdown, maybe where the ball was. But it doesn't matter. Mayfield had all the time in the world, finds Landry, and then 1st and goal, he'll find Landry again. Touchdown, Cleveland. Right now, what I am seeing is that this Cleveland team is in another class than us. As Malik Willis having a talk with his offensive lineman. Got to get this run going here shortly because we're obviously running out of time. But right now, we are just getting outplayed. This Cleveland team, much more talented, as you can see, getting outcoached. It's just, not good right now. I know we still got 8 minutes left in this ball game and a chance to maybe, tie it up or get the victory. We'll see, as this is a great play. Claypool will be knocked out around the 7-yard line. That is a huge, huge play. We got to put this one in quick because we're going to have to get a defensive stop, and we really haven't been able to get much of those. 1st and goal. Willis going to take off. He's going to fire this one. Robinson, it was right at his feet. I don't know if he just didn't turn his head around. Incomplete. 2nd and goal now from the 7. Willis, watch out. 3 guys just right at him. He'll find Carter, who stays in bounds, and Carter down at the 1, they're saying. Down at the 1. 3rd and goal. Keep this same. Oh, man. Oh, that was not good. Carter tried to dive forward, and that is going to be short. 4th and goal now from the 1. We'll hand off to Ricard, and Ricard is going to be short.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Yeah. Probably question the play calling there. That was not good. Not good at all. So we don't get anything out of that. Now Cleveland has a chance here to really run out a lot of clock. But 3rd down and 8, can we get a defensive stop? They're going to run. No, they're going to quick pass it. Oh, we had Mayfield, but he finds Pickens. Catch. 1st down up to the 19-yard line. Gain of 17. I mean, we brought everybody. I thought for sure they're going to run it. They did not. They threw it. And now more clock is just going to be run off as Bobby Wagner lays down Chubb there with a big hit. Really could have used a fumble, but does not happen. 2nd and 11. From the gun, they will hand off to Chubb, and Chubb gets through, and he breaks off a tackle. He'll be brought down by Ashton Davis. But he picks up 15 yards. Another 1st down for Cleveland, and now they are just taking this clock away. 1st and 10, hand off to Chubb. Again, gain of 6 is now Marsh is a bit shaken up. So, having some problems with injuries in this ball game. 3rd and 4. As Mayfield fires it, it's going to be incomplete. So we get a stop with 3:31 left. Torn labrum from Jason Marsh. So that's probably like a 4-week injury. So the rookie has a sack, but then gets injured. He's out for probably 4 weeks. But back to this ball game. 1st and 10, trying to go to the outside. A back shoulder throw. It's going to fall incomplete. So we got 3:15. We got to get 2 scores here. Still have all 3 of our timeouts. Willis looking. Trying to find somebody down the field. He'll take it himself, and he will be tackled by Garrett in bounds, but that is enough for a 1st down. But we got to hurry it up here. 2:45 and rolling. 1st and 10. Willis firing down the field. Has Robinson for the catch as he fits it in there. Nice throw, nice catch. hurry this one up. See if we can get maybe one, maybe two plays before this 2-minute warning. We'll fire quickly to Everett. He's got the catch. If we can hurry this up, get one more play before this 2-minute warning, that would be definitely key. Willis looking. He's going to find his man. That's Elijah Moore. And Moore's just going to get out of there to the sidelines. Don't want any fumbles. 2-minute warning. We're down to the 18-yard line. 2nd and 10. Willis fires underneath. Everett gets away. Everett's going to be down around the 2. Okay. We had this chance last time. Let's put this one in this time. No messing around. 1st and goal. Willis. Here comes the blitz from Cleveland, but he's going to roll out. There's nobody on this left side, and he's just going to run in for the touchdown. All right, so we got the one score, 24-17. We're not going to onside kick. Look at Mayfield, 22-24. You got to be kidding me. We got all 3 of our timeouts. We just got to get a stop. Can't allow Nick Chubb to get going here. 1st and 10. He's got a decent run to start, but there is a flag on the play. And it's a block in the back penalty. That was much needed because he picked up 8 on that run. So that's going to knock it back to a 1st and 12. Obviously, they still get the down, but the clock stopped. 1st and 12. Nice stop there. That's going to be no gain. We'll use our first timeout. As we now stop them on 2nd down and a big 3rd down. 3rd and 13. Hand off to Chubb. He's got some room, but we'll make the stop from Ashton Davis. But we got another flag on the play, and it's another block in the back penalty. And this is key because we decline that. The clock stops. That saves the timeout. So we got 1:17 left. We need a touchdown. And we got a timeout as Myles Garrett just destroys our offensive line. Willis firing down the field, and that's going to be incomplete. Gerald Everett, you got to come down. And broken ribs from Jason Verrett on the special teams punt. I didn't even realize it happened. But he's got broken ribs, so he's probably done for a little bit. 2nd and 10 going underneath to Everett. Got to hurry this up. I'd rather try to save that timeout just in case something happens. I'm trying to move it along. Come on, we got to hurry this one up. 46-45, clock's rolling. 3rd down and 2. Willis looking, and he's almost going to be sacked. It falls incomplete. 4th and 2, and your ball game is right here. Willis looking. Pressure coming. Just going to fire it up to Everett, who comes away with the grab. I'm not sure how that was possible, as now Brandon Sheriff is down. Man, what is going on injury-wise? What is going on in this ball game? 1st and 10. Willis rolling out, looking down the field. That's going to be caught by Everett. He'll get out of bounds up to the 40-yard line. As he obviously had to use that timeout on that 4th down play. So 2nd down and 2. No timeouts. Willis looking down the seam, and it's going to be undercut, picked off. And that's going to be your ball game as Denzel Ward makes a fantastic play. Just sitting back there in his zone coverage, sees the pass, picks it off, and that's going to be your ball game. I guess had to force something down the field, especially when we got no timeouts, trying to find him down the seam. But do not find him. They can just kneel this one down, and that is pretty much going to be your ball game. Update on Brandon Sheriff. He's got a broken thumb, so he's done for the rest of this ball game. But still, that's a defeat in week number 1. 24-17 is your final. I mean, I guess we left some points on the board, obviously. That one drive where we settled for field goal down there, and the other drive where we got stopped in 4th down. But look at Mayfield. Yeah, 22-24. I mean, I understand he's like a 93 overall right now here in season number 3. But can I see some pass variety? There's every pass is on the money. Wide receivers are just running wide open. Even though if I play the same zone coverage that the CPU runs, it doesn't matter. They have guys running open. I don't. It makes no sense. And then there's never, a missed throw or, overthrow, underthrow. No, they're always on the money. They are. You see the injuries there, so we're going to have to sign a guard with now Brandon Sheriff out for 3 weeks. So that's awesome. We'll sign John Miller out free agency just to get some depth. But I don't know. Our coverage is good. Look at our corners. Look at our corners. They're solid. Stingley, Wallace, I knew Navarrette's gone, but now Bryce Hall and Guidry's going to have to step up. But I don't know. It's just frustrating. I know you're playing a really good quarterback, but still, give me some pass variety. Give me something. But that's going to do it for week number 1. We take on the Eagles next week. A little bit less of an opponent, so hopefully we can take care of business and get back into the winning ways. But that's going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe. I will see you in the next one. You guys have a good one. Bye-bye.